What's up, Mobster here, and I'll be talking about the new game that came out, Atari 50. That's celebrating 50 years of Atari, and I want to say congratulations to you, Atari. This just came out. I picked up the Switch version that has a nice steel case. I'll be talking about this and what it has inside. It shows a lot of representation from the arcade games, the 2600, 5200, 7800, and reimagine concepts on certain games such as Yar's Revenge and whatnot. And I think this is a great compilation of what Atari had to offer back then and a little bit of the new ideas. In this case, this actually comes with the steel case right here. It came with a poster that just kind of represents everything that's in the game. Let me just show this to you. Kind of just a throwback to down memory lane. You would get this if you got the special edition. The other editions that came out, I believe there's one on the PS4, Xbox. Unfortunately, the Atari VCS, it's being delayed. I was hoping to get that version because I could use my classic joystick and use it for the games that would be compatible with it. So yeah, we're going to be talking about what's inside this game. Again, it is celebrating Atari's 50th year in the business, and I grew up on it. Like I mentioned before, I had a 2600. I used to play games like Q*berts, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. A lot of things kind of just expand your imagination when you're 3-4 years old. 5. I started pretty young, but yeah, it brought back many great memories, and we're gonna talk about it and what's in this game right here. And we are back. I just launched Atari 50, and again, congratulations to Atari for hitting that big 50. I'm just loading up the game, as you would see if you had it on the Switch. Pretty sure it's the same on the PlayStation and the Xbox. Digital Eclipse helped publish this game. And yeah, you get this title screen right here. And it kind of loads into a kind of documentary chapter-ish screen right here where you could actually go through the story of Atari. I haven't started it yet, but I was looking through it earlier, and it talks about its origins, the birth of the console, highs and lows, dawn of PCs, the 90s and beyond, which I thought this is pretty cool. I guess it's more of a a storytelling of how Atari came to be, and more focus on that, and which it is their anniversary celebration of kind of being the forefather of video games around that level. So I see what they try to do here, which is cool. I believe if you go through some of these stories and unlock certain games, because when you actually go to the game library itself, because it does have games, it actually is set by the different platforms that you could play Atari games in. For instance, you got the Reimagined series, which they just kind of redid a lot of the games that they already kind of did with the Recharge series, but I guess it's another reimagining of it, such as Breakout, Haunted House, Quadra Tank, Sword Quest, Touch Me. It has like a list of many things. I was actually playing Yar's Revenge, which I thought was a good reimagination of it. If you guys haven't yet, check that out. They also have the arcade series right here, where anything that they release in the arcades, I want to say it's Arcade Perfect. I played a couple of it. I was playing Breakout and Centipede, and I have yet to do the rest of it. I'll probably do a stream later on YouTube. We'll see how that goes. You also have the 2600 section. They have a good amount of games in here. There's certain games you do have to unlock. See, I'm thinking that you have to watch a story for that. I could be wrong, but once I find out, I will let you guys know. Then we're gonna jump on to the 5200. Not as big of a collection for that, and you're actually gonna jump into the 7800. Then they actually have the Atari Lynx in here. If you guys remember what the Lynx was, I want to say it's the little handheld device they had, kind of like a Game Boy except for Atari games. It was pretty cool. And You got to the 800 series, which I wasn't too familiar with. Played a couple of games on here, which I thought it was more of it was pretty good. It's good. It was good enough. More of like a 16-bit. I want to say I don't know. I could be wrong there. And also you have the Jaguar, which was the 64-bit gaming console. I was supposed to compete with the Nintendo 64. I want to say. So you do have a lot of selection here. Some of the stuff you may already have had on the Atari VCS, but I'll have you guys check this out. But I thought that was pretty cool that they included that as you're telling the story of Atari. Good thing to have. So guys, that was just kind of like a little overview of the Atari 50 game. Not too much of a review. I would like for you guys to experience it yourself. For me, I did play a couple of games, and yeah, it kept my attention for a while. Just throwing myself back as when I was playing this as a kid. Some of the games, most of them from the 2600 era. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and I want to thank Digital Eclipse for making this compilation. I truly enjoy it, and I'm sure you guys will too. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave so on this vid. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Guys, thanks for your time.